All right, here we are. So, it's your boy Eric Weinbender. I'm hanging out with my dear friends here. And so we figured we'd shoot a video, right? And so, first things first. Dobbs, Stroud. How we doing there? And PsycheDerek. He can't make up his name. He's just willy-nilly. He's off the cuff. He's got 1,000 subscribers. He's going live. Like someday, I'm giving you what I was after, and one day I'll be there. But so he has a contest where he just basically show shit you eat. And I'm morbidly obese. I could die any second. So I figured that'd be appropriate for me as a fat guy, right? So here we are, and I guess there's music in the background, completely unrelated to the topic of what you eat. Black Pussy. So that's the album that's spinning. And then
this is Black Pussy?
This is Black Pussy.
We're listening to Black Pussy.
We're listening to Black Pussy.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But all right, so let's just get at it.
I'm done.
So we're gonna be a little random. I'm done.
I'm done. We're listening to Black Pussy.
So since we're talking about food, if you guys don't know, oh, by the way, I mean, this is gonna sound so rude and crass off Jump Street, but fuck you guys that tune in sometimes, or whatever you think you know what a topic is, or if it is whatever and whatever. Of course, I just came off totally crass and aggressive by saying fuck some of you guys, a small percentage of minutia. But Fight Night with Brody is so little to do with fights and violence or anything of that nature. It's just the occasion that brought together friends, like my dear friend Stroud here getting his beard cut. It's a gathering. It's a reason. Maybe I'll label this, barbering and fat boy food stuff vinyl video.
And Black Pussy.
Yeah. So.
It's a mix of everything.
Anyways, if you didn't know, my favorite food in the entire world, fruit or otherwise, is watermelon. So cheers to you with ye old watermelon mug.
Ye old watermelon.
Ye old watermelon mug.
Ye old.
Yeah, so I'm drinking a little Jasper's South Carolina gin.
Nice.
Can't see in the background, there's a lamp.
I got a little Four Roses, a small batch.
In fact, you can barely see it, the lamp over here is blocking my watermelon platter that is a gift designated to eat watermelon on. Alright, so before we get into the nitty-gritty of food, let's be a little bit vague about things. My very first video ever, I mentioned this barrage right here, Jeremy Stroud, many a moon ago, turned me on to R.L. Burnside, and from what we were talking about earlier, you turned him onto it, and a chain of events. Well, I said it, so that's the way it was. Dobbs wins, all right? So R.L. Burnside, man. So we're talking about drinking and eating here. We got a little ass pocket full of whiskey, and I'm sorry, at this angle trying to get 3 bros in, and I am the size of the 2 of you.
Oh, okay.
So 4 bros are in this video. You guys are gonna get blocked here and there. So ass pocket full of whiskey, Well,
Fantastic album.
R.L. Burnside on that fat possum.
Mm-hmm.
All right, if we're talking about drinking, now I'm not opposed to having a little sip and nip here and there. One thing I'm not about is pills. But hey, there's some people that eat pills, so it's there if that's what floats your boat. They've already shown that, so that's why it's being short. It's the cramps. It's a.
You gotta have them for that though, right?
Yeah. So it's the medicine label. I've showed this before. I'm just trying to fit some things that I've already shown into another video. So I was being quick on that, but yeah, it's the cramps. It's the medicine label. It's in the box, right? So I haven't shown this in forever and a day, but juice. So if you don't know, the rain. I saw you and him.
Talking in the rain.
Yeah. So that song where he turns from sad cuck who's getting cheated on to Stone Cold Pimp. Get out.
Sad cuck.
Yeah, sad cuck to Stone Cold Pimp, right? Yeah. So. Anyways, if you don't know, Russell Simmons thought he's going to take over the game in R&B as well as rap, and this is what launched his R&B label. But right there, dead in the middle, is a young. If you guys don't know, if y'all don't mix it up with all walks of life, a black mullet is a shag. So he had a drippy Jerry curl shag back in the day, and my man had so much afro he couldn't even get his Kangol on. So that's a nice little trio of cats right there, looking mad gangster. All right, so yeah, it's priceless, isn't it? So
young Eric B.
Eric B and Rakim Eric B. That's what's up, man. But so I showed this recently, but it fits the mold. So espresso gong. So that's that. Nothing crazy. And so we're just gonna run through these, man. I'm just showing food. So if you don't get details on too many of these records, so be it. And that espresso made me think of coffee. And one of the gaps in my collection, forgive me, because I'm gonna show a refrigerator magnet. I got a handful of refrigerator magnets. I love B movies and the such. So here is whatever. If it's gonna come in clear, who knows or cares. But coffee. So I've been looking for that soundtrack, and I'm not finding it. And I guess if you're gonna have coffee, you know, I've been known to put a little cream in some coffee. And I got the vinyl, but hey, you know, all walks of life are welcome. So CDs, cassettes, people get over it. It's the music community. You twats that are like vinyl elitists. I'm just bringing out the heat. Yeah. Twats, swearing. Seriously? Yeah, the guy Dustin, who's usually here to blame, he isn't here today. But you guys have been yucking it up. You've been yucking it up. What's your fault? How about that? Now it's your fault. So
I'm in there.
So back on the refrigerator magnets, I figured, you know, here's a B movie. I haven't seen it forever today. Anyone remember Gator Bait? So, yeah. You remember? Do you guys watch that crap?
It's sexual, I suppose.
Yeah, but Stroud mostly just like watches like Fievel and stuff like that.
Yeah, I'm a huge, Once Upon a Time.
Yep, all that. All that. So, say, Psych, you can't have Psych.
Rescuers, love them.
The Rescuers, is that where Fievel came from? Yeah. This dude's really big into Scrooge McDuck.
Totally. DuckTales, man. Fucking. Yeah.
But while we're at it, man, you guys ever get into some of this PsycheDerek? A little electric prunes there, man. So, yeah, man, if it, you know, a lot of people, they drink their morning coffee to stay regular. You know, when you get older, if that doesn't, you know, cut the mustard, which another food references here, dude. See what I'm doing here? Just killing it. I tend to have to agree with. Yeah. So electric prunes in stereo. I know. If I'm not mistaken, a lot of people prefer mono on this, but it is what it is.
Prunes and mustard.
Yeah, blended.
Prunes and mustard blended. Is that a joke? I don't know. My man's in his 50s. Whatever he needs to do to stay regular.
This one's going in the fucking scrap heap.
He's trying to get regular.
You trying to get what? I missed the joke. What's
regular?
Oh yeah, you gotta get regular, dude.
That's how the Italianos say it. Regular.
You gotta get that cafe americano. Yeah. I like strong coffee.
And whatever else.
So I showed Moby Grape in the past, but hey, why not show this little grape jam joint? So, yeah, it's grape jam. It's Moby Grape. 2 and 2. Figure it out. Keep the ball rolling, man. You know, I'm renowned for doing videos way too long in the vinyl community here. Oh, so I might keep this one under 3.5 days. You know? That's my goal. But,
it's a commitment.
And then, you know, I gotta find a way to force an eclectic. You know, I haven't watched too many of these because there's some people, they rush to do their videos first because they're worried about overlap. I try not to watch them, so I don't care if I'm influenced by other people. Then I just kind of binge watch afterwards. So then you kind of like, oh, cool, man. I wasn't sweating it. It's nice that I had overlap. If I had the same record as someone else or whatever, it's cool. That's what bonds you. So I don't really sweat it. One I'm assuming most people don't have out here, and Full Force. They're the rap group from the Kid and Play movies.
Yeah.
Yeah. So these cats right here with their knives and forks. They're just ready to eat.
That chick on the front.
Yeah, she's
That's animation.
Yeah, so this dude, I'm pretty sure is the inspiration for Will for Stranger Things. Who's the kid that disappeared? Was that Will?
I can't remember.
I'm having a brain fart because we're talking about too many things. But yeah, so Full Force came to the door. Grandma dropped her cookies. They weren't ready for this business, you know. But yeah, so that's a little cheesy.
Huge cans.
The huge cans.
Huge cans.
You know what? Speaking of which, since you said something, bro, I'm gonna go out of order. Since you mentioned can, flawless transition, man. You know, if y'all first time hanging out, man. If Derek, if you're new here, you haven't met me outside of introductions and live streams that aren't my own. Derek is the dude we're doing this video for.
My bad.
Yeah, PsycheDerek. All right, so we're down here. So we're down here in the bottom. You know what I'm saying? In the south. We're here in Greenville, South Carolina. So there's a little okra. you know? So,
Delicious.
delicious.
Love
I
me
like
some okra.
Yeah, I love smoker.
fried okra, and I like to put some okra in my gumbo. All right.
Yes, sir.
And then maybe so you're having gumbo,
I enjoy pickle.
maybe you're having a proper meal. You know, pickled okra.
Sometimes just eat it right after going.
With your mustard and prunes and other food and other food for 80-year-olds, bro.
Yeah, bro.
What the hell, man?
Regularity.
Hey,
Yeah.
seeds and
Regularity.
everything.
He's like-
Regularity of old age.
Ah, oh man, sir, can I have a Pim's cup? Did you just order a Pim's cup? It's my favorite drink. Yeah, was it?
I love seeds and stems.
I'm gonna take it easy tonight. Can I have some sassafras or whatever the hell? What's
Sarsaparilla.
sarsaparilla? Sarsaparilla. That's what I was trying to think of.
I'll have a
Sassafras goes in gumbo.
Yeah.
That's why it's in my brain.
There it is.
Because I'm a chef.
Sioux City sarsaparilla. It's delicious.
Oh, by the way, Derek, if you didn't know, I'm a chef by trade. Therefore, I win. Everyone else is just willy-nilly in it. They don't know. I'm a proper chef here. But, you know, sometimes proper chefs make fat boy decisions. And sometimes you just want to eat some candy. So here's the candy bin. Candy Power. This is kind of psych bubblegum nonsense. No need to really talk about it other than we're talking about food for fat people. And it's got candy in it.
It's got candy in it.
Is that-
Candy is daddy.
And then if you need to be more specific, this has to have been shown. I guarantee this has been shown in previous videos. But I know Derek will appreciate it. We got some Lose Magoo's psychedelic lollipop. So, wow. I think I showed a electric comic book in the Beth contest. That means nothing to you. But Beth from B-Side Records. I did a rainbow video. And I really, we like to rib on each other, give each other a hard time. If you check out these videos in the future, my rainbow video, I just shellac my boy. And he has a great spirit. He's one of those guys that you can crack on him all day long and he just eats it and laughs. But if you ever, if he's your friend, you crap on yourself, he can't handle it. So I just dump all over him if I'm self-deprecating. He's like, don't say that. He's a good dude. He's Iranian.
Well, he finds a nook and he's easy.
Yeah, well, he's got a lot of nooks because he's Iranian, Persian, Native American, Mexican, Chinese. You know, he's all those.
Oh, wow.
You know, and you should hear.
Yeah,
You should
totally
hear.
just went all through all those.
Yeah, he's all that.
Yeah.
Speaking of Mexican, this fits in. What?
Interlude to
I just
Hispanic.
smooth transition, dude. You know, because we went from lollipops.
Proper fucking segue,
I didn't really
buddy.
have a lollipop transition to this, but then I was just like, yeah, boom. Speaking of Mexicans, a Jewish artist, completely non-Mexican. What? So I don't want to hold this up too long because it's been my icon in the past, right?
Yeah.
When I showed this whole wall of cheesecake, all kind of nudie type covers, and then this is one of the most cliche ones. Of course, that's the one. It's not the orbit or these weird deep cuts or anything like that. But
Orbit's nice.
I could find a way to sneak that into every single.
Oh, yeah, Taylor Brass.
It's so easy to sneak in. That album cover somehow fits into every single contest. And all right, but I'm all.
A&M.
I know. So we're talking about. He's the guy who founded A&M. That's why he's a gazillionaire. Well, wow, really?
His family's
I gotta say that, dude. You kind of said that celebratory. He's dead.
Right?
Yeah.
Well,
Wow.
A&M's a great record though before long.
Okay, so let's go to some token white boys playing black music based out of the South. This is your Tennessee way, right?
Yeah.
Booker T and MGs, baby.
So Booker T and MG is a melting pot, you know. So not only do I have a melting pot of music here,
Yeah.
but a melting pot fondue cheese. If you didn't know,
Oh,
maybe
yeah.
a little chocolate if you like.
You gotta
Yeah,
put
yeah,
green
yeah,
onions on
yeah.
top of
Yeah,
that.
it does
That's
this-
one of their best songs ever.
And this one does not have. It has melted pot. It does not have green onions.
Oh.
But it does have chicken pox. Hold the pox. You know? But, all right, man, you know, a little mud honey?
Oh, nice.
So,
Smell you big time.
yeah,
Mud
so,
Honey might be on A&M too.
I gotta try to show my boys here. So this is Sub Pop.
Sub Pop,
Yeah, so this is Mud Honey. This is a repress, obviously. I got a nice price on it, but
That's a great album.
a repress of this goes for like
That's a
80,
great
100
album.
bucks. I got it for like $12, $14. And if some people are like, what's Mud Honey? That doesn't count. Well, how about, get over it, man. Here's a cliche album. It's Honey. It's Ohio Players. This chick is...
Wow, I do remember that.
Yeah.
My pops had that fucking album.
Yeah,
dude.
this chick is dripping and ready for business time. Lick it up, baby. I should have,
Yes.
I probably should have
Pop that
segued
shit.
into some Kiss lick it up after that. I did not.
Right?
I failed. There's a good segue to like, and then you can make a euphemism about
They're
her.
all like, yeah, motherfucker, look at that shit.
Yeah. So, hey, we're doing all right. We're 14 minutes. 14 minutes with extra. Thank you, Dobbs. I have faith in you, man. But it's also split in the bottom, so he might not have known that.
Fell out.
All right, so while we're at it, man, I got here.
That was rapping shit earlier.
No doubt.
Rapping shit earlier.
All right. So everyone should know this one. This is pretty iconic album. Well, I like how I'm talking like a Guido, like an Italian, like pretty. Yeah. So here I am, but the vinyl's not only covering them, but my hand gestures, which is the only way you can talk as an Italian.
Talk with them.
But so anyway, so. You got these oranges have seen better days, right? Some of them flies have done got up on them, right?
Some blood.
So they're not sun-kissed, they're sun-pissed. And so, there goes the black pussy, man. It comes and goes. But so anyways...
it's like the ebb and the flow.
Yes, the ebb and flow of things. So we got them oranges, and then, you know what? I got bug transition here, right? You got from edible food to unedible food. We got maggot brain here, right? Because not only as Americans we don't view bugs as protein, whereas the rest of the world does, which is fine. But maggots got to eat too, man. True. Yeah. So she got it. It's donezo for her. So yeah, maggot brain. There it is. Repressed, obviously.
Maggot brain. That's fucking Bernie Worrell, right?
Funkadelic.
Yeah, Bernie Worrell.
All right, and then since we're getting into some weird, deeper stuff, as a chef, I figure I'd head it out, just on some kind of more culinary-oriented stuff.
Yeah, let me
so you got a little goat head soup. I don't know how desirable that is. Is that meant to look like a giant camel toe, by the way? Like a weird, creepy face camel toe?
George Harrison on the back?
No, it's the Rolling Stones, bro.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. It looks like George Harrison on the back.
It's not.
Well,
yeah. I don't know.
It's Keith in the middle of his drug fucking craze.
So I don't know to say other than.
You want to throw that on?
Other than this is clean as all get out, and so dancing with Mr. D. You know what I'm saying?
We gonna throw it on there?
No, I'm not worried about it. This is coming to an end.
That's totally Keith. Yeah.
Yeah, no, we can listen to this. This record's coming to an end. But the 100 years ago, coming down again. Do. Angie is the big one off of this. Yeah. By the way, if you ever know anyone named Angie, that's their favorite song or their least favorite song.
Correct.
Yeah, there's no middle ground. There's a bunch of sweet Melissa. You might be indifferent, but it seems like everyone named Angie.
That one from Nebraska.
That's intense.
That one from Nebraska.
All right, and so
yeah,
goat head soup is a little unappealing for some people, right?
Yeah.
So by the way, I've been trying to find a whole goat. Sometime I want to do like a, my boy Ant. All right, so his dad's from he's Congolesian. Is that right? He's from the Congo. Where they're Congolese.
I'm pretty sure you pronounced that right.
Yeah. So if I'm wrong, then I'm wrong. At least I'm friends with him. I'm not so ignorant that I won't talk to him. But so we're supposed to do a whole goat, a curry goat with like sweet potatoes and everything. Ooh. But I can't find a whole goat, and then people keep on trying to sell me like, do you want stew meat or anything? It's like no, head or no head. I want a whole goat.
They're a bitch like a George Spartanburg, but whatever.
Pricing out. Anyways,
right.
we're getting increasingly esoteric as this goes on, right? So we're gonna end it out, and if people don't want to eat goat, they damn sure don't want to eat brains. But your boy has been known.
Wow, segue champion right there. Wow, plastic off and everything.
There it is.
Segway champion.
Cheers. Yeah, cheers to me.
Esoteric.
Cheers to you. So anyways, Brainstorm. I talked about this once upon a time when I first entered the vinyl community, and nobody gave a damn about watching my videos. Especially if I made a two-parter. They just like, okay, yeah, 20 minutes, I'm good. Bye, deuces. So anyways, I talked about Brainstorm, and this is some pretty cool funk. A lot of instrumentation ship in it. But there's two girls, they're competing. Yeah, it is. It's totally a word. I've deemed it so, But so... The band's pretty dope. A lot of competing instruments, but they work in harmony. It's pretty cool. You wish you just got a hair funkier. But the whole time I'm listening to these like two girls compete vocally, and I kind of blind bought this and was just vaguely familiar with it, right? And so they're ripping it up. The guys are kind of singing background. I told myself, I was like, dude, somewhere on here, there's going to be a guy who sings, I guarantee you. You know, just the way some of these albums go. Or the one that's buried, and they're just like, whatever, like, sure, Steve, you could sing a song.
Yeah.
Steve killed it. I don't think there's a Steve in this band. But if I'm not mistaken, Positive Thinking, which I'm a huge fan of, the idea and the concept of positive thinking, is the dead last track, and it's a male sang track, and it's the piece de la resistance on this album. So anyways, Brainstorm, Brain Food. Hopefully you guys are having a cup of coffee and taking a crap and enjoying this tomorrow, or whenever you do. Anyways, take care, like I say, my dear friends, Dobbs and Stroud. But, yeah, coming to you from South Carolina.
Hopefully this survives.
I'm drinking whiskey.
And we make it all the way to press time.
I'm about to cut that out. You negative,
See?
you negative Nancy. Yeah.
You never know with this one. You never